Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce Outstanding Business Achievement Awards. A round of applause. My name is Timothy Murphy, and I am your host for this evening once again this year. I am very happy that I was invited back. This year we are live streaming the awards. SooToday, Village Media. So I see we're going to be on camera. There's some cameras focused on the audience. Very exciting. Everybody remember, use your hankies and tissues. None of this stuff. And you don't want to get caught. And you know how they put the awards on the people who didn't necessarily win? Just be careful that you're not mouthing any nasty words about the people who win the awards in case you're on camera. And try to keep the applause going until the person gets to the stage, because don't you hate that at award ceremonies when the audience is like, yeah, whatever. So keep the applause going, keep the energy up, because we want to impress everyone who's watching out there in television and computer land. What a beautiful night, inside and out, gorgeous outside weather. I mean, we're so fortunate. The more I hear about the news and the things going on with our neighbors down the south, I mean, awful weather, storms, mudslides, earthquakes, hurricanes, frozen storms, Stormy Daniels. It's just a mess down there. The Stormy Daniels joke didn't go? Guys, come on. Anyway, there's a government shutdown there, but nothing's stopping us up in Sault Ste. Marie from having a good time tonight. So I'm going to get things started by bringing up a head honcho here. This is Don Mitchell. We all know Don. Hi, Don. Don Mitchell from the Chamber of Commerce. He is the acting president. Don's going to come up and offer some opening remarks. We have to do this early because he nods off. So, Don. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Mitchell.
How the hell do you follow that? If I stumble, it's because my wife wrote this, and I could have a little problems with her writing.
Oh, she actually wrote things phonetically for him. That's...
Anin Bosu, Don Mitchell, Dazvikas. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know who I am, and I have not had the pleasure of meeting, I'm Don Mitchell, and I am the current acting president of the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce. To begin with, I want to acknowledge and recognize that we are holding this event on the traditional, territorial, ancestral lands of the Ojibwe people from Garden River and Batchewana First Nation. The Ojibwe people are one of the three nations that belong to the historic Three Fires Confederacy, the traditional government of the Anishinaabe people. The other two nations are the Odawa and Potawatomi. The site where we are is close to where the first Robinson-Huron Treaty was negotiated and entered into in 1850 between the principal leaders of the Ojibwe Nation and the British Crown. Hence, this treaty is pre-Confederation treaty. The principal negotiator of the negotiations was Chief Shinwak from Garden River. To the Anishinaabe people, this sacred and spiritual place has been known since time immemorial as Owatting. We wish to honor the original people on this part of Turtle Island as we recognize their homelands in the spirit and partnership of reconciliation. We hope that we have captured some of the traditions of our original peoples through reaching for the stars. Miigwech, and thank you. It is my distinct pleasure to have the opportunity to welcome you tonight and to thank you for joining us, the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce, in Reaching for the Stars, an evening celebrating the outstanding achievements of our business community and chamber members. This year saw a record 211 nominations submitted by businesses, organizations, individuals in a wide range of award categories. They were nominated by customers, their peers, and the community. All of the businesses nominated including those that may have chosen not to let their nomination stand, deserve to be recognized for achieving excellence in one or more aspects of their business, organization, or the community. In striving to be the best for what they do, they have raised the bar for all chamber members and pushed our membership and business community to aspire to achieve more than just status quo, and in doing so, they bring greater prosperity to our community. This is really why we're here tonight, to recognize excellence. Theirs, yours. Contribution to Boating, Sault Ste. Marie. To those businesses nominated tonight, I wish you the best of luck. However, you should also keep in mind that in the eyes of the community, and certainly within the eyes of the Chamber of Commerce, you have already demonstrated your commitment to excellence simply by the fact that you have been nominated. Whether you receive an award or not, I encourage you all to share and celebrate together that you have been recognized as the best in class for Sault Ste. Marie in 2017. Before we begin, I'd like to extend a sincere thank you to the management and staff of both the Machine Shop and Mill Steakhouse and Wine for their hospitality this evening and for all of their assistance pulling tonight's event together. To George of Crank Sound for great AV support, to Ken and Lee Goodship for the Northern Grand Gardens for their decor, Anna of Cavanna Fine Photography for taking the recipients' photos, to Demansky Office Interiors for their sponsorship of the photo backdrop, to board member Terry Sett for agreeing to be the on-stage and awards assistant, and of course, last but not least, to our sponsor, SooToday. We thank Jeff Elgee, CEO of Village Media, the parent company of SooToday, and our 2017 Outstanding Business Achievement Award signature sponsor. Jeff was to speak to us all tonight, but unfortunately he's ill with that terrible flu that's going around, so we'll excuse him. And in this place, they have prepared a video that we will be able to debut here this evening. So I think we're ready for the video.
We go out into the community and we surprise very deserving community members with special gifts to recognize all that they do for our community. Gas today, so we would like to buy your gas.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Really?
Yes.
Excellent. What a great day. I'm having a good day today.
Village Media and to all of our partners, like the goodwill that you're spreading, you know, that's what we do. So I find it so touching, you know, and the impact of this, you know, this helps our residents, it helps our families, and it allows us to do good things, and really sincerely appreciate what all of our partners in Village Media and what your team does.
a great organization and what a success story for Sault Ste. Marie Jeff has created. I'd like to thank the many awards sponsors who themselves are worthy of the awards that bear their names, and we will meet many of them as we go through the evening tonight. I would like to thank the Chamber of Commerce staff, Rory Ring, Don Ferguson, Judy Bauer, Bob Burns, and especially Mandy, or Brandy. Boy, the tongue got caught in the eye teeth and I couldn't see there for a minute. It's terrible. Brandy Maletu, who have worked many hours to pull together tonight's event. I would also like to thank the Chamber's Awards Judging Committee, who had the very difficult and unenviable task of scoring the awards. And you'll have a chance to meet them a little bit later on. I'd like to now introduce you to a number of individuals who have joined us this evening. Mayor Christian Provenzano, Sault Ste. Marie CAO Al Horseman, Councillor Steve Butlin, Councillor Frank Fada, Chief Paul Surratt of Garden River First Nations, Garden River First Nations elders, Doreen Pine Lesage, Gloria Busno, Jackie Ricard, and former Chief Grand River First Nation Daryl Busno. From our Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, immediate past President Paul Johnson, Treasurer Carlos Spadafora, Secretary Dan Hollingsworth, Directors Kim Caruso, Terry Seth, Christina Coutu, Dan Freya, Rory Ring, past President Monica Dale, and past President and dedicated board member Jason Nacarado, and all the previous award recipients. Thank you for being here. The Chamber would also like to congratulate Strive for their successful AVA Awards Gala event that held last week, where 20 young people who are entrepreneurs, work in the trades, or in professional capacity, as well as those who give back to our community, were presented with awards for their work and commitment in making Sault Ste. Marie a better community in which to work and live. We have a number of them here tonight with us, so please join me in giving them a hand for a job well done. Lastly, I'd like to draw your attention to the 2018 Proud Members banners, which we are introducing here tonight. They will accompany us to each Chamber event this year, to luncheons, to expos, to Take Fives, to exhibits. Our thanks to each of the businesses that have added their name to our roster of proud members. We thank them and thank you all for your support. Now please enjoy the show, cheer your colleagues and your peers, celebrate success and business excellence, and as we are being live streamed on SooToday, let's show the world how proud we are of our chamber. I hope you brought your dancing shoes to carry the celebration on after the awards ceremony with Jay Case and the Hustler Brothers and some late night fare by Mill Steakhouse. I'd like to leave you just with a saying that I hope all of you will remember and keep with you for a day or two, or maybe a week or two, or maybe even a month or so. There comes a time in our lives when we walk away from all the drama and people who create it, and surround ourselves with people who make us laugh. Forget the bad and focus on the good. Love the people who treat you right and pray for the ones that don't. Falling down is part of life, but getting back up is living. Live well, my friends, live well. And now we turn it back to you, sir.
Thank you, Don. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don. Well, thank you very much, Dawn. Now, I'd like to speak to your wife because you didn't thank me in there anywhere. And she wrote, Tim. That's okay. You sit down and we'll wake you up in 2 hours when you have to come back up again. Oh, stop. Now, look at you, all shoved in the corner. You look beautiful. You're all dressed up, and they shoved you in the corner over there. Thank you for coming up and sharing the stage with me and handing out the awards. You're prettier than any award. Now you can clap for her. The room does look great. You mentioned Ken and Lee Goodship. I knew Ken Goodship when I was working at Aurora's, and Ken was a cook at Muyo's. And now, look at he and his partner Lee, his husband Lee, have 2 incredibly successful banquet halls, a bar, and they do decorating for this place too. So there's a success story for Sault Ste. Marie business, Ken and Lee Goodship. And I love the chandelier is new. That wasn't there before. A little later on in the evening, we'll do a tribute to Phantom of the Opera, and we'll drop that chandelier on Donna Hilsinger's head. It'll be... all right. And now, moving on, I'd like to invite Karen Senecal. Karen is the chair of the Outstanding Business Achievement Awards. She is the chair of the judging committee. She's in charge of all the judges. Karen's got a lot of power. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen's going to take a few minutes to explain the judging process. Yes, hands together for Karen Senecal.
Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to take a couple of moments to provide an overview of the nomination and judging process. The award nominations for the sponsored awards were collected from a call for nominations to the Chamber membership and to the public. All nominators had the option to remain anonymous, and self-nominations were accepted. Nominees could be nominated in more than one category, with the ability to be successful recipient of a maximum of 2 awards. The nominees were required to meet the following in order to be eligible. They had to be a member in good standing of the Chamber of Commerce or Strive Young Professionals Group. They had to have been in business for a minimum of 3 years, excluding the Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the Rising Star New Business Award, and the Customer Service Individual Award. Past award recipients were not eligible to be nominated in an award category for which they had previously won within the past 3 years. Those nominees that agreed to let their nominations stand were then required to respond to a series of questions demonstrating why the business or individual met the criteria for the specific award or awards. These submissions were then considered by the judging committee. The judging of the awards is taken very seriously by the Chamber and the Committee of Judges. The committee is drawn from the membership and previous award recipients. These members form a group of individuals with exceptional integrity and business experience across a variety of sectors. There is no participation by the Chamber Board of Directors, and one Chamber staff member sits on the committee for facilitation purposes. The nominee submissions are vetted against the judge's background and areas of expertise, and any conflicts of interest are managed by reassigning the judging of that award category to another committee member. Submissions are assessed through a numeric scoring process and measured on the nominee's ability to demonstrate their qualifications against the award criteria. The recipient of each award is determined by the nominee that received the highest combined average of judges' scores. The judging committee consists of the following volunteers: Lori Nacarado, Maureen Dodd, Josh Ingram, Vicky Kaiko, Dina Rector, Andrew Ross, Donna Kinnanen, Joni Cook, Linda Ryan, and myself. I'd like to thank them for their time in helping us with the judging process, and congratulations to all nominees. This evening is a great opportunity to celebrate the success of Sault Ste. Marie business community. Thanks, and have a great night.
Thank you, Karen. Wow, that's quite a process. That's way better than just putting the names in a bowl and pulling one out, like they do with city council. Oh, you're so sensitive this evening. Don Mitchell, you left your folder up here, and I don't know whether that's flop sweat or what that came off your body, but I'm standing up with electrical equipment in a puddle at my feet, Don. Thank you. Now, I'd also like, I don't know whether Jasmine's here tonight, Jasmine Rowley, but you saw her on the SooToday clip, and she won a Strive Award last week. Are you here? No, she only gets out once because she has a baby, so she, last week was it. Anyway, let's move on to our first award, shall we? We are pleased to present the first award of the evening. It is the Volunteer Award. Do I have any volunteers to win this award? No, just kidding. The award is the Chamber of Commerce Award, and so would you please join me in welcoming the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce to present this award. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Rory Ring.
Thank you very much, Tim. And yes, you are very much appreciated for emceeing tonight. Jason Nacarado is going to join me on stage as well. Thank you, Jason. As a volunteer-based organization, the Chamber has many unsung heroes every year, people who dedicate their time to special projects, events, or programs they believe will benefit the business community as a whole. Initiated in 1985, the Volunteer of the Year Award was designed to recognize an individual whose time, commitment, and contribution to the Chamber over the years, or during the past year, has been outstanding. As many of you know, for the past several years, the Chamber has been working with the city on an effort to focus in on our local and industrial commercial tax rates to ensure that they're more competitive in comparison to like and competing jurisdictions in Ontario. And no, we didn't pay Jeff Elgie to put the tax headline up on the screen. The tax issue is a complex issue and requires a dedication to learning its intricacies, the ability to data mine, create analytics, and present findings in a robust and easy to understand format. This year's Volunteer of the Year recipient is a Chamber member that has lent his professional talents to advance the advocacy efforts of the Chamber. He has dedicated many hours to the research and development of our position on the tax issue, which continues to be front and center of our work with the city. I would like to take this moment also to recognize that these efforts and this advocacy does not happen without a champion at the Board of Directors who can collectively authorize and provide guidance to the channeling of member-provided resources into these type of efforts. I would like to take that moment to recognize the contribution of retired board member Jason Nacarado for his commitment and tireless effort in advancing the advocacy. And thank you to Jason for the support of the Chamber and also support of our Volunteer of the Year. This year's recipient of the Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Barry Nanny. Due to a personal commitment, Barry is unable to attend this evening, but we hope he is watching the live stream. Congratulations, Barry. And I would like to call upon Jason Nacarado to accept the award on his behalf. Jason?
Thank you, Rory. I've had the pleasure over the last several years of working with Barry, and I have to say it's absolutely been a pleasure. You won't find someone who's more passionate about moving Sault Ste. Marie forward. You won't find someone more passionate about reinforcing his positions and reinforcing some of his recommendations with facts and data. He's an absolute wizard when it comes to analytics and doing research and really breaking down the information that's provided to us from the city and from other sources, and really drawing some really strong conclusions and helping the business community move forward, helping our city move forward. And I really want to thank Barry for his passion and his dedication to Sault Ste. Marie. We do want to congratulate Barry Nanny on being named Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce Volunteer of the Year. Barry has extensive experience in communications and media research as a public relations specialist and journalist. He's not only a Chamber volunteer, but also a volunteer with the Sault Ste. Marie Economic Development Corporation as well. Throughout his career, he's taken assignments for a variety of federal government departments and private sector clients. Assignments that have included transcription, monitoring, analytics, media coverage, interviews, speeches, and everything required by his very diverse client base. At this time, I do have a short note here from Barry. As Rory had indicated, he's unable to join us here today, but he has given me some material here he'd like to read to all of us. To all Chamber members, thank you for this honor and recognition. Regrettably, I'm unable to attend this year's ceremony. When I approached the Chamber of Commerce a couple years ago, it was with my intention to help strengthen the Chamber's important advocacy efforts, advancing the critically important issue for many of our members and local businesses. And this is with the urgent need to an obvious inherent weakness in our municipal government tax policy as it pertains to commercial and industrial tax rates in Sault Ste. Marie. The Chamber and its members have remained steadfastly convinced that our concentrated effort in continuing to advance this issue to our municipal level of government is one of the keys to eventually unlocking the door that achieves a much greater level of economic prosperity for our community, which in turn will only help not only maintain the greatly enhance the quality of life for all residents of Sault Ste. Marie. This research volunteer effort for which I am being recognized is one but the small element of the Chamber's advocacy efforts on municipal tax policy. At this time, I wish to thank in particular Chamber CEO Rory Ring and past President Jason Nacarado for their strong leadership and focused efforts in communicating and articulating to our members through roundtables, one-on-one meetings, the importance of this issue and the findings of our research, and also to thank them for their ongoing and relentless efforts to work with the city on this issue in a positive and constructive manner for the betterment of our local economy. I'd also like to give thanks to past Board President Monica Dale, who in 2016 welcomed my offer to assist in this capacity and immediately applied me to the task. And finally, I'd also like to thank past Board President Mark Barsani, whose important work on this issue in 2014 and 2015 inspired me to approach the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce and help bring its efforts in this regard to the next level. As City Hall continues to examine and prepares to come forward with recommendations to address some of our problems in our industrial and commercial tax policy, the Chamber looks forward to providing more input and assistance to ensure that the concerns and recommendations of the Chamber and its members are clearly reflected in this new policy. Thank you to all Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce members for honoring me today with this recognition. Respectfully and sincerely, Barry Nanny. So can we please have a round of applause for Barry and all his hard work.
And he's a volunteer? It sounds like this guy's worth a fortune. So I couldn't even say half those words you just said that he does. What a smart, Barry, thank you for doing this for the city, because I don't think if you gave us a bill, we wouldn't be able to afford you. See, it's true. Monica Dale said it's true. I'm right. Okay, good. The next award to be presented this evening is the Community First Award. This goes out to members who employ up to 9. That's what it says, up to 9. It doesn't say up to 9 what? I don't know whether it's up to 9 dogs, up to 9-year-olds. I don't know. This award is sponsored by, guess who? Community First Credit Union, a division of your neighborhood credit union. So, before we present this award, Karen, I'm bringing you back up again. You're like my co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stage, Karen Senecal, to make a quick address to the audience.
This award, or this category, received 5 nominations. Through the nomination submission process, 1 business met the required award criteria, and as such, their nomination package was submitted into the judging process. The overall scoring, based on the nominee package received, deemed that there is a successful recipient for this award. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Karen. And now I'm going to welcome to the stage, and you're going to help me welcome to the stage, Carrie Haddad. Carrie is the CEO of Community First, a division of your neighborhood credit union, and Lisa Woolley. Lisa Woolley, boy, you spell your name with 2 I's, 2 O's, and 2 L's. That's a lot of letters for Lisa Woolley. She's the Chief Wealth Management and Member Services Officer from Community First Credit Union. So she must be wealthy because she can afford all those letters in her name. Welcome them to the stage, please. Carrie Haddad and Lisa Woolley. Wait a minute. Something's very wrong here. Oh, wait, are you Carrie?
I'm Carrie.
See, for some reason, that just goes to show you. I thought you were going to be a woman.
Many people do.
Many people do, until they see you.
And they're still confused.
And they're still confused. That happens, you know what? That happens to me all the time, too. Oh, hi, what's going on?
I think you're announcing.
I'm announcing?
Oh, Lisa, please read. Okay, wait.
No, it says you.
Okay, got it.
You scared me. I thought I was going to get fired or something.
All right, the Community First Award highlights outstanding community service. The recipient must contribute to the well-being of the community as a whole through initiatives such as sourcing products and/or services locally, retailing, utilizing local products, employment growth, and supporting the community from a charitable aspect.
Does he read too?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he reads
And the award
too.
goes to.
And the award goes to...
That was great, Carrie. All right. So now, here's what you can do. There's another microphone way out there in the middle. So why don't you go stand there and look pretty, and I'll stay here, and then you announce the award out there. Okay, I'll walk with you. Here we go.
Everyone's learning. Okay.
Between the candelabra.
All right. And the 2017 Community First Award, members who employ up to 9, goes to CC Communications, Inc.
There you go. CC Communications, Inc. We had this conversation. Don't stop clapping. You're on camera. Smile.
I'm completely honored to have been nominated. Thank you very much. I congratulate all the nominees tonight. Good luck, and thank you again.
Thank you. And congratulations to you. All right, now, the next award to be presented this evening is the Downtown Business of the Year Award. That sounds like a big one. It's sponsored by the Community Development Corporation of Sault Ste. Marie and area. Oh, and so I'm bringing up an old friend, Dan Freya. Where are you? Hi, Dan. Dan is the Executive Director of the Community Development Corporation, and he's coming up to present the award. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Mr. Dan Freya.
Okay, the nominees for the Downtown Business Award are the Duke of Windsor, Ithaca, Jade Wellness, Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services, Stone's Office Supply.
Oh, Dan, before you announce the winner, I'm going to summarize the award. The Downtown Business of the Year Award supports the City of Sault Ste. Marie Downtown Strategy, as well as the strategic plan of the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce. This award recognizes a business that is invested in the downtown business community and contributes to downtown Sault Ste. Marie. This award honors their commitment to running a business in the heart of our city and their role in creating a vibrant downtown. Dan, who is the recipient of this year's award?
And the award goes to Stone's Office Supply.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, accepting on behalf of Stone's Office Supply, this is Miss Marty Stone.
Wowza, this is great. Thank you so much for this nomination and award. We celebrated our 90th anniversary just last year, and
Which, how many?
90.
How many?
90.
90?
Yeah.
You look good.
Oh, thank you.
She's had work done. At least on the storefront. Go ahead, Marnie.
Oh, so, we've reached this incredible milestone because of you. You have lots of choices about where you're going to buy your paper and pencils. And we think that you choose to shop with us. We are so grateful. And I wish everybody the best in the year ahead. Thank you so much.
I don't have a hanky. I'm going to have to just blow my nose on SooToday. Oh, Marnie, she's lovely, isn't it? And you know what, Marnie? Like so many other businesses in this city, many of you are here. We, as somebody who often turns to businesses for sponsorship or for support or for in-kind services, you guys, I'll tell you, this city is amazing for people who give back to the community and give, especially to the arts community that I'm involved with, so. You make us want to shop with you. You know what? Here's another perfect example. This award is sponsored by Sue Mill Bildall, another great family that gives back to the city. This is a Diversity Award sponsored by Local Immigration Partnerships and Sue Mill Bildall. So we would like to invite last year's Diversity Award recipient to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer with the Sault Ste. Marie YMCA and award sponsor, please welcome Kim Caruso to the stage. Hello, Kim. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stage. I'm also going to bring up Sean Holliday. Sean is the Local Immigration Partnership researcher with the Sault Ste. Marie and Area Local Immigration Partnership. Come on up, Sean Holliday. Hi, welcome to the stage. Now, Kim, you're going to summarize the award, and Sean will present and announce the recipient, all right? So I turn the mic over to you, Kim Caruso.
The Diversity Award recognizes a business or organization that embraces, celebrates, and applies holistic inclusion and participation of a diverse people, making the workplace a better environment in which to work and the community a better place in which to live, work, and raise a family.
Thank you. I'm thinking tonight's Robbie Burns night. How many of you know that? Yeah? Fierce for your honest, sonsy face, great chief to know the puddin' race. Amongst the ma, you tack your place. Who knows that one? No,
I don't think any, I'm sorry, no, I don't know that particular Robbie Burns poem. I do know, may you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Is that?
Yeah.
No, that's not.
But Tim, I was told there'd be subtitles along the bottom here.
What? The tape on the bottom?
I told there'd be subtitles, like those
subtitles
like
on the
those
bottom.
foreign films.
You see, we do. Who knew we needed a Scottish translator for this evening?
We do. I have to deal with you Canadians all the time. It's very difficult. Anyway,
Have you already had the Scotch this evening, or is this just the way you talk all the time?
No, this is my problem. I haven't had it yet. this is what goes wrong.
Well, there we go.
So,
who won?
The 2017 Diversity Award goes to Sault College.
Oh, well! It's Dr. Ron Common from Sault College. Look, and no one's paying attention to Dr. Common. They're all just that's fine. Yeah. Kim and Sean are just reminiscing about old times when she was in Scotland. And poor Dr. Common standing there, may I have my award, please? The microphone is yours, Doctor.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to accept this on behalf of our team at Sault College. We have a family, the students, the faculty, the administrators, and we all work very hard to make sure that our diverse student population will feel welcome and accepted in Sault Ste. Marie. I wish you could have been with me yesterday. Yesterday, I greeted 200 international students that are starting this term at Sault College. They are from 20 different countries. And Sault College is all about diversity. We have programs, not just in the Algoma region, we have programs in Fort Frances, we have programs in Thunder Bay, we have programs on 3 campuses in China, we have programs in London, Ontario, we have programs in a variety of First Nations. And as a matter of fact, 25% of our students at Sault College are Indigenous students, and we work very hard to make sure that they feel welcome and succeed. Thank you very much, everyone.
Congratulations, Sault College Diversity Award. Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to this next award because of the gentleman I get to introduce. It's now time for the Customer First Award for the individual, and this one is sponsored by Smiles Highland Ford. Ladies and gentlemen, I get to welcome to the stage the one and only Darren Smile. Smiley here. Darren Smile, the owner of Smiles Highland Ford, to present the award. And you're another gentleman who does great work in the community, Darren. It's nice to see you again. So you're going to read the nominees and the recipient. I will now announce what the award's all about. So this is a summary for the Customer First Award individual. This award recognizes an individual who continuously raises customer service to new standards of excellence and is a role model for others in customer service. Mr. Smell?
I was going to do it in the redneck accent,
Do it.
but
No,
I won't.
just do a little bit for me.
No.
Darren, Smiley, please.
All right, then.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made me break my water.
Sorry. So the nominees are Ron Cook from Superior Nissan, who I tried to hire last night. But he's not coming to Highland Ford, but I forgot to mention he can come work for me and sell Polaris and Arctic Cats at River City if he'd like. Lana Fragamini from Arthur Funeral Home, Barton and Kitely Chapel. And Marlene Hemme from the Water Tower Inn.
Say it like, say the name like, Smiley. Especially if it's, okay, go ahead.
I can't get into character with you.
I'm sorry, okay.
I apologize.
All right.
And the 2017 Customer First Service Individual Award goes to Marlene Hemme.
Oh!
I'm a fireball.
From the Water Tower Inn.
I saw, I came, I conquered, or should I say I saw, I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire.
Wow. I'm not a public speaker, sorry. I'm so honored to be receiving this award. I've been in sales at the Water Tower Inn for 23 years now. This means so much to me. I want to say thank you to JJ and Donna. You've been mentors for me in the customer service. And to the Water Tower Inn, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. I want to thank the individual who helped me do this award, the people who did the testimonials for me. I want to thank the judges, and I want to thank my husband Vince, and to the person who actually nominated me for this. Thank you.
Congratulations, Marlene from the Water Tower Inn. And to the other nominees as well. I don't know whether Lene was here. Lene, if you're here. Oh, are you, dear? Okay. I'll buy you a shot later on, Lene. Lene Fragamini. I love her. She makes funeral homes fun. If any of you, listen, I'm not hosting Sue Sings for Kids this year, but if you haven't gone, please get a ticket for Sue Sings for Kids, because it's just the best time. And I don't know whether Arthur's is in it again this year, but they are one of the most brilliant teams in Sue Sings for Kids. I've always said, the Arthur Funeral Home makes dying look like a great time. So, now, on to the Business of the Year Award. This is members who employ up to 9, again. It's sponsored by, is that right? Yeah. Sponsored by the Sault Ste. Marie Economic Development Corporation. I'd like to invite last year's award recipient to the stage, the owner of Geronimo Solutions. Please welcome Monique Morrison to the stage to present this award. And joining Monique, the Executive Director of the Sault Ste. Marie Economic Development Corporation and a member of the Chamber of Commerce Board Executive, please welcome Dan Hollingsworth. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. So Dan and Monique's going to summarize the award, and Dan will read the nominees and present.
The Business of the Year Award is based on a holistic picture of business. Businesses to be considered have distinguished themselves by fostering growth, innovation, marketing strategy, and consumer excellence in their sectors.
It's my turn. Tough category tonight. The nominees are the BDC of Sault Ste. Marie, Cavera Inc., Crush, Lock City Monuments, OC Hair, Bath and Body Co., and the Sault Ste. Marie KOA Holiday.
Yeah. Spoiler. Who Who won, Dan?
Well, Tim.
Act surprised, everyone.
OC Hair, Bath, and Body Co.
No kidding? I love this song. Hey guys, congratulations.
It's all you.
Thanks to the Chambers and the committee for the award. It's been a long road, but we're the new kids on the block, so we do appreciate the award, and sky's the limit from here, guys. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank my wife who couldn't be here tonight. She puts up with me. I don't know how she does it. I'm gone 18 hours a day. Franco's wife, he's also gone. I'd like to thank our staff who got us to this point. We have an amazing staff, working tired around the clock, never give up, always innovating, trying to figure out new products for everybody. And I'd like to thank everyone here tonight. Thank you.
Hey, Franco, how many years now? How many years have you been styling hair in this city?
18.
18 years. Congratulations, man. It's wonderful. These young people who are another example of a young person who stayed in Sault Ste. Marie, you know, family here, married, business. Congratulations. Love those kinds of stories. All right. The next award to be presented this evening is the Community First Award. Members who employ 10 to 25. Wow. Sponsored by Community First Credit Union, a division of your neighborhood credit union. And I'm going to bring back to the stage a gentleman named Kerry Haddad. He's the CEO of Community First, a division of your neighborhood credit union. And I'm also going to bring up Debbie Sims. Debbie is the Vice President of the Service Excellence Center from Community First Credit Union up to the stage. Oh, yes, where are they? Coming up to the stage. There they are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kerry Haddad and Debbie Sims. Hello. Karen, you're so smart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Karen Seneca, who now knows how to host an award ceremony on her own.
This category received 6 nominations. Through the nomination submission process, one business met the required award criteria, and as such, their nomination package was submitted into the judging process. The overall scoring, based on the nomination package received, deemed that there is a successful recipient for this award.
Thank you, Carrie.
The Community First Award highlights outstanding community service. The recipient must contribute to the well-being of the community as a whole through initiatives such as sourcing products and/or services locally, retailing, utilizing local products, employment growth, and supporting the community from a charitable aspect.
And Carrie?
The 2017 Community First Award members who employ 10 to 25 goes to Ferroni O'Toole and Dool Orthodontists. Congratulations.
Floriani O'Toole and Dool. Ooh, they're all coming up. My favorite business name to say, Floriani O'Toole and Dool. It's just like a poem.
A big thank you to the Chamber, especially those that working behind the scenes to make events like tonight happen, and all the other Chamber events throughout the year. And congratulations to all the other nominees and the award winners tonight. I'm really proud to be standing up here with our newest partner, Dr. Carly Dool, and obviously Kent Floriani and his wife Francine, and our office manager Whitney. I'm from the Soo, as is Carly. Kent's from Sudbury, not too far down the road, but we're very proud to live and work in this community, and we strongly believe in sponsoring things, and that's why Tim loves to say our name at so many events. But it's with sponsorship and also just being active in the community that certainly rounds out Sault Ste. Marie. And again, thank you very much.
They all have these perfect teeth, but none of them talk. Francine Floriani, if your necklace goes missing this evening, don't look in my Jeep. No, that is quite a necklace, Francine. Did you buy that locally? I don't think it's real, though. Although, have you seen their house? It could be. They filmed a movie in their house. Keith, right? Were you in that house? Keith, my partner Keith is here tonight. Yes, you were in that house, right? They have like a wine cellar and stuff. Kent, what do I have to do to get invited over to your house? Do I have to be an extra in a movie, or could we do dinner maybe? I'll floss. Nothing. All right. Up next is the Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, sponsored by Easy Express. Easy Express. I always thought that'd be a good name for like an escort company. Not that Joanne Brooks is, you know, an escort, but Joanne Brooks, actually, of Easy Express, could not be here this evening. I adore Joanne, and I think she would laugh at my joke. And maybe she's watching right now. Okay, text if you think it was funny. What do you mean? Joanne's here? Well, Joanne, do you want to come up on stage just to say hi? You can. I'm actually going to bring up Christina Coutu and Justin Ferrano, because they are members of the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, and they're going to present the award. But, you know, Joanne, if you want to come on up, I'll stand with you. I'd be proud to stand beside you, lovely. But anyway, where's Christine? Christina Coutu and Justin Ferrano, come on up, and you're going to present the Young Entrepreneur of the Year of the Award, sponsored by Easy Express. All right, there's what. Hi, look at you. Beautiful, Christina, nice to see you. Justin. So Justin, you're going to summarize the award, and Christina will read the nominees and announce the recipient. All right?
Sounds great. I just want to apologize first for my attire. I think it's a testament to my commitment to cost savings, so I apologize. The Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award recognizes the outstanding achievement of the young entrepreneur between 18 and 39 years of age. The award is given to an individual responsible for the success and growth of a Sault Ste. Marie-based company. This person exemplifies the qualities of effective leadership, innovatively applies know-how, excellent potential for growth, appreciates the importance in social, cultural, and environmental awareness, and has demonstrated commitment to the wider community.
I'm going to ask that when I read this name, you stand up, because I believe, as many of you will agree with me, that Sault Ste. Marie was built on entrepreneurship, and we really need to encourage the young people in our community to open businesses and work hard. And in this envelope, I have one name, but out of everybody that was nominated, I believe you all deserve the award, so congratulations. But tonight's award goes to Christina Koprash from Crush.
We can be heroes just for one day.
Thank you so much. This truly means a lot, especially since I started my business at the very young age of 18. Now at 23, having the business that I have, I'm proud, but I also just feel really blessed to be able to work with beautiful women every single day. And my goal is always to make women feel beautiful, and I'm just really happy to be able to do that. Thank you.
Congratulations. If you haven't checked out Crush, one location still, or do you have two now? Two? Trading Post is the one, right? There's two up there. You still doing Crush for men? Yay! Okay. You make us all look good. Thank you so much and congratulations, and tell your parents I said hi. Okay. Customer First Award for a business, non-profit, or agency. Business, non-profit, or agency. Okay, there you go. That's how you say it. It's sponsored by Great Lakes Honda. We'd like to invite last year's award recipient. I love these two people, Frank and Gail O'Connor. Where are you, Frank and Gail? Come on up. They're the owners of the Voyageurs Lodge and Cookhouse, and they won last year. Also coming up is Francine Floriani, who is the dealer principal of Great Lakes Honda, to present the award. So Frank is going to summarize the award, and Gail is going to look beautiful, and Francine's going to read the nominees and the name of the recipient. So there you go. Hi, Frank. Hi, Gail.
How are you doing, Tim?
I'm well, thanks.
This award showcases a business or nonprofit that places the customer experience at the heart of their business strategy and builds a sustainable culture of customer service within their organization. Frank, please hand the envelope to Francine.
Francine,
Brandy,
please
well done.
accept the envelope from Frank. Francine, please read. The nominees are Cavera, Inc., Crush, Northern Vision Care, Quattro Hotel and Conference Center, Sault Ste. Marie KOA, Holiday, Stone's Office Supply, and Walmart.
Yes.
Drum roll. The 2017 Customer First Award, Business, Nonprofit, or Agency goes to Quattro Hotel and Conference Center.
Quattro! All right. Yeah. Well, I must admit, I can't explain any of these thoughts racing through my brain.
Well, we're going to make this nice and short and sweet as well. We're extremely honored to accept this on behalf of Quattro Hotel. We want to thank the Chamber and the committee, and of course the community for such support. We really do try our best to make sure that everybody that walks through our front doors is a part of our family. So thank you so very much.
Congratulations to Quattro. Thanks again to Gail and Frank, and to Francine and Great Lakes Honda for sponsoring the award. Our next award to be presented this evening is the Innovation Award, sponsored by Algoma Office Equipment. Brian Watkins and Gary Myers of Algoma Office Equipment send their sincere regrets for not being able to attend this evening to present the award. We'd like to call upon Carlo Spadafora to come to the stage. Carlo is the member and treasurer of Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Carlo will present the award for innovation. The Innovation Award recognizes a business that has successfully incorporated a new idea, device, or method, and or has utilized the application of better solutions to meet new requirements, internal needs, or market needs. Carlo, how are you this evening?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very well. You're going to read the nominees' names and the recipient.
Thank you. The nominees are CC Communications, International Bridge Administration, and Geronimo Solutions. Sorry.
Don't get a paper cut. That would be awful.
Yeah, I need my assistant here to do that. The 2017 Innovation Award goes to the International Bridge Administration.
All right.
I tell you folks, it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to
On behalf of the Bridge Administrator, we are extremely honored to be here on behalf of the Bridge staff. It's their dedication in the background that it's their award tonight. And thank you to the Sault Ste. Marie Bridge Authority, Board of Directors, the MDOT and Federal Bridge Corporation. They've let us do some very unique and new things that have kept the bridge open for 55 years, 365 days a year, 7 days a week. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the other nominees as well.
And I'm very excited because I think for the first time in I don't know how long, I've been looking at the news and bridge traffic is up. It is. It's up. You never read that anymore. It's finally going back up again. Yay! They're coming over to see you guys. And also, we had a very lovely view last night. We were driving down Walnut Street, and you can really see the bridge there perfectly now through Walnut Street. And Keith looked, you see the red, white, and blue, and he said, oh, look, it's like an American bra. It's like bridge boobs. Okay, so now, the next award to be presented this evening is the Leader in Accessibility Award, sponsored by, naturally, Accessibility North. We'd like to invite Donna Kinnunen to the stage. She is the Chief Inspiration Officer with Accessibility North, and she's going to present the award. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stage. Yes. I shall summarize. The Leader in Accessibility Award recognizes an organization that shows leadership in integrating and providing accessible and barrier-free working conditions for employees and accessibility in customer service. This business or organization values the contributions of persons with disabilities, promotes the development of an inclusive workplace culture, and is compliant with the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act. In order to qualify for this award, organizations who are required to file an accessibility compliance report must provide verification upon submission of their nomination package. Donna, over to you to read the nominees and the recipient.
Thank you, Tim, and I'm very excited to see the nominees are the City of Sault Ste. Marie, Sault College, Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation, and the Sault Ste. Marie YMCA. And the winner is Sault Ste. Marie YMCA.
Accepting on behalf of the YMCA is CEO Kim Caruso.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to all the nominees. I'm humbled to be in your company as you are all well-deserving. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the staff, and the volunteers at the Y, thank you so much for recognizing the hard work that we do. We really do promote an inclusive environment at the Y, and I'm sure you all know our building was built in 1965, so it's really a challenge to make sure that our facility is accessible, but we work hard, we apply for grants, and we take every opportunity to make sure that we do provide an inclusive environment and it's accessible and open to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Donna Kinnunen, and thank you, Kim Caruso from the YMCA. Congratulations. Terrific. Okay, now, an exciting new award this year. Oh, no, not yet. This is the Safe Work Sound Business Award. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Yeah. What? Am I right? No. Safe Work. No. Just talk amongst yourselves. We're live streaming. No one really cares, do they? It's the Business of the Year Award members who employ 10 to 25. That's where I am, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 8:15. Oh, we're ahead of schedule. Up next, oh, what a surprise, is the Business of the Year Award for members who employ 10 to 25, sponsored by the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center. All right, so we would like to welcome to the stage last year's award recipient, Rose Joya. Rose is the Corporate and Community Events Administrator and Jamie McLeod. Jamie is the CIO. They work with the Community First Credit Union, a division of your neighborhood credit union. So they're going to come to the stage, and the award sponsor is the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center. We're going to bring back to the stage Dan Hollingsworth. Dan is the executive director of the Economic Development Corporation. So he's going to represent the sponsor, which is the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center, and Rose and Jamie. Hi, everybody. Okay. They didn't really win this award last year. They don't have that many people. They have more. Oh, you're even bigger. You're even bigger. So you have 10 to 25? It was a different cat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome these people to the stage who won some sort of an award last year for something that they did. I have no idea who they are, what they did, but they're pretty darn special. And they're going to give it an award to somebody else who's pretty darn special. Who's going to summarize this award?
Okay, I will, right
Thank
here.
goodness.
Okay.
Do something.
So the Business of the Year Award is based on a holistic picture of business. Businesses to be considered have distinguished themselves by fostering growth, innovation, marketing, strategy, and consumer excellence in their sectors.
Well, that was well done. Better than me. All right. Now you're going to read. Dan's looking at me like, are we okay?
I will follow the next set of instructions here.
Okay.
Very well. The nominees are Pynchon Environmental, the Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation, and SK Group. And the winner goes to the Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I'm just seeing a black sheen back here. I can't see your faces, but certainly we're really, really appreciative of winning this award. And it's a great introduction to our 20-year of operation, owning and operating the airport. So thank you very, very much. Thank you to the committee and the chamber for seeing us, the value that we have, bringing back to the community. And thank you for the community of flying at the airport. And talk about it, advertise it. We need all the help we can get to maintain the level of commitment we have for the city of Sault Ste. Marie. Thank you.
I'd just like to take a minute, too, to thank our board of directors and our staff. Of course, without the board and staff, we wouldn't be who we are. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to the Sault Ste. Marie Airport, and business has picked up for them too, which is also a great indicator for the city of Sault Ste. Marie. We did that Sunwing trip, you know, where you can fly directly from Sault Ste. Marie to one of those tropical destinations, and then you come back again. Have you ever had this happen when you come back on one of those Sunwing flights and you have to do the customs thing? I've been in that airport since I was a kid, and for some reason I get off the plane and they put the certain walls up and I have no idea where I am. Have you ever had that happen? You're in the Sault Ste. Marie Airport going, I've been here a million times, but I have no idea where in the airport I am right now. Is it, no, just me? Okay, to heck with you. Drop breadcrumbs to find my way. Now, presenting the Safe Work Sound Business Award. Sponsored by, Safe Communities Partnership. Judy Ritz is going to come up. Oh, Judy, I know Judy. Judy is the executive board member with Safe Community Partnership. Judy, hi. How are you? Where's Deanna? Deanna Rector is somewhere warm. Of course she is. Well, nice to have you with us, Judy. I'm going to summarize the award, okay? The Safe Work Sound Business Award, it recognizes a business that uses a safe work management system, participates in workplace and or community injury prevention programs, and has outstanding injury-free frequency and injury severity performance. Judy, now you can read the nominees.
And the nominees are Arauco, F.J. Davy Home, International Bridge Administration, Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation, and Wardlaw Heating and Cooling. The 2017 Safe Work Sound Business Award goes to Wardlaw Heating and Cooling.
Well, thank you, everybody. Congratulations to all the other nominees. It's an honor to be up here alongside you guys. The nice part about working safe with our profession is it's becoming very normalized now for everyone to practice the most safe work practices in all fields, and it makes my job very, very easy to promote that. And I have to thank my mom, Kelly Jackson, and my uncle, Greg Wardlaw, who streamlined this process long before I was around and make my job very, very easy. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, we have an exciting new award this year. It is the Indigenous Business of the Year Award, and it's sponsored by Tenaris. We'd like to welcome Jorge Mitra, General Manager of Tenaris, to the stage to present the award. Jorge, hello. Nice to see you again. How have you been? Good. Welcome, welcome. The Indigenous Business of the Year Award is presented to a business who is operating or being managed with a business with a minimum of 51% ownership. Businesses to be considered have distinguished themselves by fostering growth, innovation, marketing strategy, and consumer excellence, while showing leadership and dedication to the preservation of culture, values, and identity. Jorge, you can read the nominees and announce the recipient.
And the nominees are Black Box Fishing, Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services. And the 2017 Indigenous Business of the Year Award goes to Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services.
Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services is the recipient of this year's award. Sandra Bain accepting high. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank whoever nominated us. Thank you very much, and thank you for selecting Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services. Thanks to our awesome staff. We have 60 staff across the province and over half here in Sault Ste. Marie. And to our board of directors. But a couple very, very special thank yous, which are not near enough. The late Don McBain was a force. He dedicated his life to our organization, and he was for myself, a huge mentor. But with us here tonight, I'd like to give an extra special thank you to the woman who put up with Don and the long hours and the traveling that he did and the impact on his family. So from the support for his family, so I'd like to dedicate this award tonight to Sandra McBain.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, one and all. You are the first ever winners of the Indigenous Business of the Year Award, and thanks once again to Tenaris for sponsoring the award. Our next award to be presented this evening is the Rising Star New Business Award, and it's sponsored by KPMG. I'd like to invite Chris Pomeroy, the Senior Manager, Auditing from KPMG, to the stage to present the award. Hello there, Chris. How are you tonight? Nice to see you. I'll summarize the award. The Rising Star New Business Award recognizes a business that has been in operation for no less than 1 year and no more than 3 years, that has demonstrated strong potential growth, innovation, and leadership. Additionally, the business has demonstrated a culture of risk-taking and trailblazing and has positioned itself to achieve similar successes in the future through new or innovative product or service, quality of merchandise, customer service, job creation, growth potential, and market served. And now, Chris, if you'd like to read the nominees.
Great, thank you. So the nominees are Plan A, Algoma, Paint Night, Sault Ste. Marie, and Northern Superior Brewing. The 2017 Rising Star New Business Award goes to Paint Night, Sault Ste. Marie.
Hi everyone, thank you. I'd like to thank Nevin for nominating me. Thank you, Nevin. I'm new to the Sioux. I've moved here in October 2014 and started my business a few months after that. And I can't believe the support I've had since I've moved here. It's incredible, and it's totally changed my life moving to Sault Ste. Marie. This city has so much potential for growth and innovation. And thank you very much, everyone, for supporting me from the start.
Congratulations. Oh, look. And they're taking off together in the sunset. That's lovely. She moved to Sault Ste. Marie, met a man on stage. Ta-da! Wish it were that easy for me. How long was I gone before I left Sault Ste. Marie in 1981. I traveled the world. And then I came back here in 96, left again, came back in 2002, and then I met Keith Bowser. Where were you all that time? Oh, that's right, you're not 20 years younger than I am. That's where you were. See, that's why I can retire now. He keeps working. All right. Got it all figured out. Who's next? The next award to be presented this evening is the final Community First Award. So I won't just say a division of your neighborhood credit union anymore after this. Did I skip one? I skipped one. I'll have to say that one more time later on. The next award to be presented this evening is the Community Nonprofit Business of the Year Award, sponsored by Employment Solutions Sioux College. We'd like to invite Aaron Ingram to the stage and Jacqueline Soulier. They are the Employment Placement Advisors with Employment Solutions from Sioux College, and they are going to present the award. Hello, ladies. How are you this evening? So, Aaron, you're going to summarize the award, and Jacqueline, you will read the names of the nominees and announce the recipient. This is, once again, the Community Nonprofit Business of the Year Award.
Okay, so this award recognizes and rewards excellence and innovation among nonprofit organizations, resulting in significant social impact within Sault Ste. Marie and the Algoma District. These achievements can be met through the application of creative and practical approaches to benefit the community in general, with an emphasis on underserved populations. Qualifying businesses are nonprofit or registered charitable organizations that have two primary goals: to achieve social and/or cultural and economic outcomes, as well as to generate sufficient cash flow to continue to support their causes.
The nominees are the Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation, the Sault Ste. Marie Economic Development Corporation, and the Sault Ste. Marie YMCA. I need to open this up. Yeah. The award goes to Sault Ste. Marie YMCA.
Well, so I wrote things out because I'm a very emotional person and I really wasn't expecting that. So thank you so much again, and congratulations to the nominees tonight. Thank you so much to my board of directors. I work with an amazing group of staff and volunteers at the Y, and they have 100% commitment to our community in Sault Ste. Marie. They work really hard. They work really hard to ensure that people are achieving their fitness and wellness goals, providing quality childcare, helping young people overcome obstacles to obtain meaningful employment, and also in building a sense of community for newcomers, seniors, teens, families, and children. It is our love for this community that we set out every day to help people with improving their quality of life. Many people don't realize that the YMCA is a charity, that we are used to working hard to achieve our goals of helping people access programs and services who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford to do so. And we do that with very limited financial resources ourselves. Francis of Assisi captures our work in saying, start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly we are doing the impossible. Thank you so much for your continued support.
Oh, congratulations, Kim. And that Francis of Assisi quote went over way better than the Robbie Burns one did, I think. Okay, now I get to present. You'd think this would be easier. It's all written down here. How do I get lost? I get all excited. The next award to be presented this evening, I said this already, is the final Community First Award, Members Who Employ 26 Plus. Wow. Sponsored by Community First Credit Union. Say it with me. A division of your neighborhood credit union. We'd like to invite Carrie Haddad. It's like deja vu all over again. Carrie is the CEO. He's still the CEO of Community First. Unless something happened. A division of your neighborhood credit union. And Debbie Baldock. Debbie is the branch manager for Community First Credit Union. And so Carrie and Debbie are going to come up. Debbie will summarize the award, and Carrie will read the nominees. For heaven's sakes, let them out. Hi, Debbie. It's Baldock, right? Some people say it differently, but Keith told me say Baldock. You look pretty. Ooh, I like that dress. Nice, sparkle. All right, hi, Carrie, welcome back. Yeah, we're old friends now. Okay.
Thank you.
So Debbie, summarize the award, please.
Thank you. The Community First Awards highlight outstanding community service. The recipient must contribute to the well-being of the community as a whole through initiatives such as sourcing products and/or services locally, retailing, utilizing local products, employment growth, and supporting the community from a charitable aspect.
Carrie, you going to read the nominees, or?
We had no practice for this. So, well, neither did you, actually.
No, I didn't practice either. You can tell, can't you?
So the nominees are
Thanks for
Arauco,
pointing that out. Sorry, who?
PU Services, Sault Ste. YMCA.
All right, Arauco, PUC, and the Y. Here we go. And?
The winner goes to Arauco.
Arauco! Hello, Neil McConjic.
Yeah, you can't front on that.
Thank you. We are both honored and humbled to accept this award. A very special thanks to the Chamber of Commerce and those who nominated Rauco, those who also submitted the testimonials for us. And we also salute all of this year's nominees who made our community better. So thank you very much. The gift is truly in the giving. Thank you.
Carrie, are you coming back later on, or that's it? I'll miss you. It's been swell, okay? Next time you come up, bring me jewelry, because that's like a date. All right, on to the Beyond Borders Award. This is sponsored by the Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation. Oh, well, see, that makes sense. Borders, fly, beyond, okay. I would like to welcome Terry Bose to the stage, I believe. Yes, there you are. You were just up here winning an award, Terry. Now you're going to be back to present. You are the president and CEO of the Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation. Well, congratulations. The award I shall explain, and you can read the nominees. The Beyond Borders Award recognizes a business in any industry for excellence in the development of export markets for their products or services through implementing a new strategy, a new export strategy, within the last 3 years that has positively affected its bottom line. Terry, if you'd like to read the nominees and then the recipient, please.
Certainly. The nominees for this award are the Port of Algoma and Tourism Sault Ste. Marie. And the 2017 Beyond Borders Award goes to Tourism Sault Ste. Marie.
Accepting the award, Mr. Ian Miller from Tourism Sault Ste. Marie.
I'm very honored to stand here this evening and accept this award on behalf of Tourism Sault Ste. Marie, and we are a division of the Economic Development Corporation. I have to say I'm here accepting this award, but I do so on behalf of the team at Tourism Sault Ste. Marie, and those that work with us know it's a group of young ladies that are incredible, very passionate, very dedicated to their work. And they make this organization what it is today. And judging by the number of tourism nominees and winners tonight, I choose to believe that our community is on the way up. I think we're growing. I think tourism is going to be a part of it. And again, based on the young people that were up here tonight and the young people that were at Strive last week, we are in great hands. Congratulations.
Well said, thank you. It is, I mean, it's really a very exciting time. It feels to me like we're getting back to where the Soo was, 1950s, 1960s, when it was the independent businesses that really where people shopped, where they spent their money was local, and I think we're getting back to that again. And I also think that it's doing us a huge favor, the globalization through the use of technology now. We can be in Sault Ste. Marie, 75,000 people on Lake Superior, and still compete in major markets because of technology. And I think the word is getting out there about what the city has to offer, not just for potential, but also the current quality of life that we experience here, and how fortunate we are to live in not only a beautiful area, but a really super friendly one. I mean, one of the things I love about living in Sault Ste. Marie is that I can go to the mall or drive down Queen Street or go anywhere really and just honk or wave or see people I know. I always missed that when I lived in larger centers, and it's one of the things I love about my hometown. So, yay for us. All right, now it is the final Business of the Year Award, members who employ 26 plus. This one is sponsored by my friends at the Superior Auto Group. Hello, people. I'd like to bring up Greg Lefebvre, who is the president of Superior Auto Group, to present this award. Hi, Greg. Nice to see you again. We were together last week at the Strive Awards, and you were a recipient then as well. Congratulations on that. Tonight you're presenting as a sponsor. I'll summarize the award, Greg. The Business of the Year Award is based on a holistic picture of business. Businesses to be considered have distinguished themselves by fostering growth, innovation, marketing strategy, and consumer excellence in their sectors. Greg, if you care to read the nominees.
First of all, it's a pleasure to be up here sponsoring this event, sponsoring this award on behalf of the Superior Auto Group. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the nominees. You should all be very proud. Second, really quick, happy anniversary to my beautiful wife. I love you. Okay, and the nominees are BDO Dunwoody, BDO Great Lakes Honda, Quality Inn and Suites Bayfront, Quattro Hotel and Conference Center, Tulloch Engineering, and Final Touch Property Maintenance. And the award goes to Tulloch Engineering.
The man is back in town. Don't you mess around. 'Cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. TNT. I'm a power load. TNT.
Thank you, everybody. I want to thank the Chamber, recognize the other nominees, and especially I want to thank our dedicated employees, without whose efforts we wouldn't be up here tonight. So, thank you.
I'd also like to wish Karen a happy anniversary. I love you too. And I'll give a shout out to the Twinkie Foundation. That's Karen Lefebvre's not-for-profit foundation that helps children who are in need of medical assistance, and it helps pay some of the bills, and for families who have to travel for medical purposes for their children. So the Twinkie Foundation, keep that in your noggins when you're looking for somewhere to donate some funds. Okay. Next, let's just do this. The next award to be presented this evening is, it's the Employer of the Year Award. That's a big one, guys. It's sponsored by the Algoma Workforce Investment Corporation. And I'd like to invite last year's Employer of the Year Award recipient Kirsty Laidlaw to the stage. Kirsty is a funeral director and advanced planner with Arthur Funeral Home, Barton and Kitely Chapel. Hi there, Kirsty, right? Kirsty, not Kirsty. Kirsty. Like Kirsty. Like thirsty. Thirsty Kirsty needs a shot. Who's buying? You look beautiful this evening, Kirsty. You are this, I'm gonna bring somebody else up. The award sponsor. Jonathan Coleman. Let's see how you dressed up tonight, because I was supposed to check out your outfit. You did okay. Jonathan is the Algoma Workforce Investment Corporation's executive director, and he is going to present the award. Kirsty will summarize the award.
The Employer of the Year Award recognizes an employer who has created cultures in communities through every aspect of their business.
And the nominees are Community First Credit Union. Tim, do you want to add in?
Community.
The tagline?
I'm supposed to say.
You don't know it
I
yet.
put it all away.
Your partner of a division of your neighborhood credit union.
God, put me on the spot.
It's nice to put the MC on the spot for a change. Floriani, O'Toole, and Dual orthodontists.
Okay, tell me the truth. Isn't that fun to say?
It is fun.
Told you so.
Yes. Pinchin Limited, PUC Services, Quattro Hotel and Conference Center, and Tulloch Engineering. And the award goes to... Let's hear for the nominees.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, well done. He wants my job.
Yeah, I do not. Pinchin Limited, all right. come on
Pinchin!
out.
Black Betty, bam lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb, Black Betty had a child, bam lamb, the damn thing gone wild, bam lamb, she said a word not of mine, bam lamb, the damn thing gone blind, bam lamb, I said, oh, Black Betty, bam lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb.
Looking at the other nominees up there, I feel extremely happy and proud to know that Pinchin won the award with such other great companies up there to share the stage with. This award is truly dedicated to all the employees at Pinchin and the people that love to come to work every day and give it 110%, to know that we make a place that's worthy to come to every day and achieve their goals as employees. It makes me so proud.
Can I ask something? And this is my bad, totally my bad. I'm really sorry. I don't know what Pinchin is. Can you tell me, please?
We're an environmental consulting company.
An environmental consulting company. Aha! So this is a very good thing for the environment because we're like the unofficial green capital of the planet. Is that right? Steve, is it the world? What are we? Steve Butland, you know, I can't. Thank you and congratulations to Pinchin. Steve Butland is here this evening, is that right? Yes. You've ruined plastic bags for me. I can't do plastic anymore because of you, Steve Butland. Birds die. Birds choke and die. Plastic bags are bad. Where are you, Steve? Oh, hi. Where? I'm looking for the silver hair. Oh, there he is. You silver fox, you. How many years, Steve, have you been on city council now? 30? All at once? In a row? Wow. No wonder you look tired. No, Steve. He's wonderful. Steve was a teacher, and now he was a mayor, and then city councilor. And I want to ask another question. The Port of Algoma, they were a nominee, right? That's a thing? Well, no, but I know it's a thing, but are we still trying to get the deep sea port? Is that the same thing as the Port of Algoma? It is. Okay, because the last I heard, it was like Steve and like Frank Fata were in hip waders, and and they had like buckets and shovels, and Frank Manzo was on the shore with his cane going, dig faster, dig faster. We need that port. I hope we get that. And we're getting cruise ships, more cruise ships. You're all sitting there staring at me like I never heard this before. Isn't that a good thing? The Great Lakes cruise ships, more and more are coming in. So I think that we should do stuff when they get off the boat, when you go on cruises and you get off at a port, they have fun things you can do. So let's put on a show in the Roberta Bondar Pavilion and have a powwow and have all kinds of stuff. Wouldn't that be great? Have a powwow and have vendors there selling stuff, and that's why I put on Facebook when I heard about that. I was like, hire me. So I'm saying it now, live streaming. Anyway. I have a resume. I think it's time to move on now. Since I don't have a job yet, I'll stay as the MC of this show for now. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Award. Ooh, this award is a Chamber of Commerce award. Would you please welcome me in join me in welcoming. Welcome, I'm gonna join you, Paul Johnson. This is Paul Johnson, who is the immediate past president. Why are you coming over here? Oh, you got to use the podium? Paul Johnson's going to use my podium. Go ahead. Don't to. You just goosed me.
Jesus. Way to start. Initiated in 1982, the President's Award recognizes an individual who makes exceptional effort to go above and beyond the call of duty in any area of business and community development. As a non-partisan advocate for our membership, we have the distinct privilege of being able to consider all possibilities in our community for this very prestigious award. In Sault Ste. Marie, or Bawading, which is the first name given to the area by the Anishinaabe, we are blessed with a great number of people that contribute to the well-being of this community. In fact, looking to celebrate and recognize just one individual by virtue of this award is a very difficult task. While deliberating, many thoughts continued to circle in my head, and I always came back to one individual who made a very significant impression upon me when we first met. I was immediately struck by his passion, his openness, and his willingness to travel the path of understanding and relationship building. His ability to transfer knowledge, listen, and promote understanding and wisdom was quickly apparent. As the relationship between this individual and the Chamber evolved, his many successes and commitment to community became more and more evident. Through his humble teachings, openness, and relationship building, it was obvious that his successes were just a natural outcome of his conviction and passion about the positive future that lies before Sault Ste. Marie, Bawading. As a leader of our community, he has imparted to us the wisdom that comes from his elders and ancestors without hesitation, malice, or arrogance. This individual extended his hand to us and welcomed us into the understanding of his story, as well as his travel through the paths of life of not only himself, but also of his people, our people. His leadership has led to many significant achievements for the community of Bawading, and he has also brought great benefit to the advancement of the Chamber of Commerce and its understanding of the future that lies before us. It is with great pleasure that I offer the President's Award to Daryl Busno. Darrell was born and raised on the Garden River First Nation at the hub of the Great Lakes. He's of the Sturgeon clan and is Ojibwe from the Anishinaabe Nation. Darrell is married to Martina Kamanda from the Nipissing First Nation, and together they have 3 beautiful children, Dakota, Arizona, and Zaylan. He has his post-secondary training from Algoma University, the former site of the Shinwalk Residential School. Darrell has over 35 years' experience in First Nation government relations. He was first elected to council in 1980 and has been elected to council for 25 years. Darrell also had the honor and privilege of serving 1 term as the chief of the community. Darrell was contracted by the federal government as an assistant negotiator in the Treaty 3 area in their self-government negotiations, and as a treaty facilitator in Treaty 9 to help raise the profile of the importance in understanding treaty relations. Darrell was asked by Canada to assist in gaining access to lands in Ipperwash in order to conduct an environmental assessment on lands at the former Army base. He took on the role as facilitator to help Canada gain access to the site. In September of 2012, Shinwalk was invited by the World Indigenous of Higher Education Nations to attend their annual General Assembly in Taiwan. While in Taiwan, the Executive and the Assembly provided Shinwalk with a 10-year certification of accreditation as a Center of Excellence in Anishinaabe Education after undertaking an international review and successfully completing the accreditation process. Shinwalk has become the first world-recognized Anishinaabe post-secondary institute that delivers cultural-based courses through Anishinaabe Studies and Anishinaabe-Moan. Daryl is also the past president of Shinwalk Education Trust and Shinwalk Kunumagi Gamig, also known as the Teaching Lodge. In 2016, Daryl was hired as cultural advisor with the Port of Algoma and led the discussions that concluded with the historic signing of the Reconciliation and Prosperity Accord between the Port and the Garden River First Nation. Later, Daryl helped craft and sign the Unity Pact between the Port of Algoma and First Nation governments along the north shore of Lake Huron on the duty to consult and accommodate that included the presence of the Lieutenant Governor General of Ontario, the Honourable Elizabeth Downswell. Finally, Daryl has played a key role in securing funding for the construction of the Anishinaabe Discovery Centre in the amount of $10.2 million. In addition to being an economic driver, this centre will be an important educational and learning facility that will contribute to the diversity of the city and region and will be a significant contributor to global recognition for boating in the city of Sault Ste. Marie. Please join me in honoring and celebrating the achievements of our friend Daryl Busnell.
Wayne Baju and the way Magan look, the Maga boulders in the cause, and the maid of them, get the guns he beat in Jabba, or Jabway and Ishnabe and Dow. Past President Paul Johnson, Acting President Don Mitchell, Rory Ring, CEO, members of the board, distinguished and honored guests, nominees, award winners, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and to Monica, my good friend. First of all, I want to acknowledge all of the nominees and the recipient awards in all the categories. Well, all of you play a valuable service to the community, and it's your investment to ensure we have a healthy and stable business community, which at times can be a challenge. I want to thank my wife, Martina, and our 3 children, Dakota, Arizona, and Zaylan. I am honored and humbled, very humbled, to stand with past award winners in this category. My good friend Don Mitchell, Jim McCauley from the old Cooney's table, Tom Dodds, Dr. Richard Myers, my good friend Dr. Ron Common, and the Honorable David Orzetti, a few are the recipients of this award. This is such a huge and special award that there are so many others who deserving people who do tremendous and vital work in this community that are more worthy of this award than I. The spirit of reconciliation and the history of this site is important. As it was mentioned earlier at the beginning of this, not too far from this location was where the Robinson-Huron Treaty was signed by our people in 1850. The Chamber of Commerce of Sault Ste. Marie and the Chamber of Commerce for Canada have made significant strides in reconciliation, and we need to acknowledge their hard work in that particular area. The Chamber of Commerce on coming together and making progress, business role in reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, working together is an important step forward for all of us as we want to bring healthy communities together. We need to move past the stereotypes of how our people are viewed as bloodthirsty and warlike. We need to move past how we are viewed on TV in a John Wayne movie, or that we only want welfare or handouts. And an example this evening was the award given to the Ontario Aboriginal Housing program, where they received this award is an example of the work that our people are doing. And Black Fox, who was nominated in the category as well, of our young people wanting to do good things in their lives. We can look at Fort McMurray as well. Fort McMurray First Nation and their story of independence and their efforts for self-government and self-determination. Building and strengthening our trust business community needs to understand how we can make the duty to consult and accommodate in seeking our free, prior, and informed consent. And a good example of that is the fine work that was done between Chief Paul Surratt and the Executive Director for the Port of Algoma, my good friend Anshu, when they signed the Prosperity and Reconciliation Accord. Shows progress in how we can work together if the spirit of goodwill is there. But I want to share this award as well with these two gentlemen and my brother in the back, Dr. Jerry Fontaine, who are important people to me. Also, these three beautiful ladies, my aunts, who raised me from the first breath of my life and have stood with me throughout my lifetime. And so it was important for me to invite these important people up to the stage with me, because I want to share this evening with them as well. I also have honorable mentions for this evening as well. People who have stood by me and reached out, and we helped each other. I want to recognize my colleagues from Chinook Education Trust, former Chief of Garden River, Lyle Sayers, my good friend Don Mitchell, our Member of Parliament, Terry Sheehan, our Member of Provincial Parliament, Ross Romano, and of course my good friend, Mayor Christian Provenzano, and a dear friend of mine, Ontario Regional Chief Isidore Day. The gift that we leave for our business community here in Sault Ste. Marie that is going to become a world-class center of research and development is the Anishinaabe Discovery Center, National Chiefs Library, an investment into the business community of over $10 million. And it's all of ours. It belongs to each and every one of us here. And we look forward and encourages all the businesses in Sault Ste. Marie to learn more about it and to become engaged. So it is a very humbling experience for me. The greatest gift I ever thought that was given to me was my children. We don't wake up every morning to seek out awards. This is actually the very first award that I've ever received in my life. And I'm very proud and very honored that the Chamber has given this to me. Very excited about this. So reconciliation comes in many forms, and this is part of reconciliation here this evening as well. One of the teachings of our people is that is gift giving, right? And so this is a very significant gift that I am receiving here this evening. So it's our tradition and our custom that we also offer reciprocity. So I want to offer to the Chamber as well a gift this evening in exchange for this beautiful gift that you have honored me here this evening. So just bear with me for a second. We've had many great leaders amongst our people who have stood up and defended the justice of our people. One of these great chiefs, his name was Chief Joseph from the Nez Perce Nation. And the plight of his people was a very difficult one. He fled from the United States and came into Canada looking for refuge because the United States Army wanted to annihilate his people. And because he loved his people so much that he took them on a very difficult journey. And at the end of their journey, he decided that it was enough, that there would be no more bloodshed, and that there would be no more death, and that he had come to the point that this is a time of reconciliation. Just as much as that Singwak thought about reconciliation in 1850. So on behalf of my family and my friends, I want to offer this to the Chamber and ask Don if he'd come up. And so this picture, or this gift, is for the Chamber, and I ask that you can hang this somewhere where people can see it. And there's some words in there that are very significant that describes how it is that we need to move together into the future. And so I want to honor the Chamber and the Board with this gift of appreciation. Thank you so much. Sure.
It says here, "Hear me, my chiefs. I am tired. My heart is sick and sad from where the sun stands. I will fight no more, Chief Joseph." Thank you very much. I would like to say that with people like Darryl, the fight is over. It's time to work together. He started it. We've all started it. It's time to be the brothers that we are. Thank you, my friend.
So it is also customary for us that to recognize someone who has made a lot of effort to create this relationship and want to really do good things for the city and for the business. And I'm going to ask Rory to come forward here. And this evening, in the unofficial ceremony, we're going to adopt him as our Ojibwe brother. And so this gift that we're going to honor him with him is going to remind him forever his duty and his responsibility to the Ojibwe people in Bawating in this very historic and special place.
Are you kidding me? You put this on? Good.
So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, nominees, those who were honored with to receive the award this evening, from my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you. This is a very special evening for me. And it is with great humbleness and humility that I accept this award. Miigwech, thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mr. Boissonneau. And now, don't the rest of you feel bad? He brought presents. See that? A necklace. See, I always like jewelry, Mr. Boissonneau, just so you know. I'm big fan of what? Ask Dawn. Dawn, don't go anywhere. Save yourself a trip. You're coming back up. Now, as long as you're awake, we'll keep you here. That was beautiful. It's amazing that the gentleman stood there and said that he felt humbled after Mr. Johnson read everything after Paul read everything that Mr. Boissonneau had achieved and what he's done, and he stands there and says he's humbled. I'm humbled, sir, to be on the stage with you. So congratulations and thank you for all you've done. Amazing. Wow. Oh yeah? Well, I can tap dance. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Skipper Manzudi Award for Business Achievement. I would like to call on Dawn Mitchell, Acting President of the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, to present the award. Dawn, would you care to explain the Skipper Manzudi Award to us? No. Okay, then. No,
it's your job.
No, I don't have any notes on...
I haven't got it here.
You haven't got it?
No, it says, Tim will summarize.
Okay, well, I know his granddaughter. Do you have notes on Skipper?
I think they put me down because I'm about his age.
You know what's funny? It's kind of like when you put Rory and you together. Oh, Dawn, now, don't break your neck, for heaven's sakes. We've just won awards for safety this evening. And look, here it is. Skipper Manzudi Award for... Do you want to do it or shall I?
No, you good.
I'll do it. All right. Named after one of the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce's dedicated past presidents, Captain Feliciano Skipper Manzudi. This award recognizes an individual who has demonstrated outstanding business achievement within the past year or number of years. Like the award's namesake, the recipient of this award has set a high standard for exemplary, entrepreneurial, and community-minded achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn will now read the award nominees.
Sherry Burninghoff. Connie Corello. Marnie Stone.
Wow.
And the winner is Shirley Burlinghoff.
Everybody get up.
I'm not at a loss for words, but I did write something and I'd like to read that. And glasses I need. I'd like to thank the Chamber for hosting these awards, as well as sponsoring this award. Thanks also to the person that nominated me. I looked over the list of the many recipients of this award, and I'm honored to be counted as one of them. As I'm busy running my business, receiving awards like this isn't on my to-do list, but I want to say that I do appreciate this recognition for the achievements that I have accomplished. I've been involved in my business for 23 years now, and have been through many changes. From starting the business in my home to the multifaceted business that SK Group is today, it's been quite a journey. The success of my business has come from the personal and professional development that I've achieved through this journey. I've learned how clarity and vision play an important role in our personal and business lives. My team at SK Group are a big part of making us the company we are today, and their willingness to understand the importance and work toward the vision we have for the company is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for this. It means a lot.
Congratulations, Sherry. Definitely amazing customer service. I know because I've been one of those clients who has dropped the ball and not gotten stuff there on time for them, and they've always come through to the point where they've actually delivered stuff to me moments before I needed it. So amazing customer service from SK Group. Congratulations, Sherry. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the final award of the evening. See, now that went pretty quickly, didn't it? Or not, all right. It's the Paul Dalsaig Community Achievement Award. This is a Chamber of Commerce award, and Don Mitchell has stayed up here to help me out with this one. As we know, Don is the acting president of the Chamber of Commerce Board. He's going to list the nominees, but let me tell you a little bit about the Paul Dalsaig Community Achievement Award. It recognizes a business person in Sault Ste. Marie who has demonstrated exemplary interest in the community, and in so doing has made a major, outstanding, and unique achievement or contribution to the life of the community. It is intended to recognize the leadership and community-mindedness of businessmen and businesswomen. All right, the final award of the evening. Do you want to list the nominees there for us, Dawn?
Yes, thank you, Tim. And before I do, I just want to say that we all are so fortunate to have had Paul Dalsaig in our community for so many years. And no matter what health he's been in, he's still been able to be a major contributor. And his name will live forever throughout the Chamber and the city. This is a very special award, and the nominees are Lana Fragamini.
Actually, Lene.
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 Lene, okay. Karen Lefebvre. And Marnie Stone.
Yeah. Stone is how it's pronounced.
we got that.
Stone, yes.
Stone.
That's how it's pronounced there, Mr. President.
Unfortunately, I've known Marnie since.
Oh.
Lana Fragamini.
Lene. Lene Fragamini.
I get satisfaction everywhere I go. Where I lay my head, that's what I call home. Where the barren pines, all the mission stale. Take tomorrow's counter and give it back to Blair. Bang, 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 bang.
I think this is great because you can't go past Arthur's without this lady, when it's my age, coming out to measure me for a casket. Okay.
Wow. I'm completely humbled. I'm very caught off guard. Very honored, and to be with the likes of the other people, the other nominees. Very, very grateful to have won this. This award means a lot to me. Mr. Dalsaig was my very first employer and a huge role model for me. He was pretty instrumental in helping to give me some of the tools to be a part of our community in the way that I knew best, as well as my parents and Mary Wilson through the Bandettes. And we have other Bandette nominees here tonight, so we had some really big shoes to fill with that. So to the staff and everybody from Canadian Tire, to all the people that wrote the most amazing letters of reference for me, I'm very, very grateful. I'm supposed to mention some of their names and go and cry for them, so those ones know who it is. Anyway, I'm very grateful. Thank you. I'm humbled. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Lene does an awful lot of fundraising and assisting in community efforts. So many different things, I couldn't even list them all. And you could pick up the phone and call Lene anytime for donations or for assistance or for staffing. And just like the other nominees in her category, you know, so community-minded and so generous with her time and spirit, and very exemplary of the business people of Sault Ste. Marie. So congratulations to Lene and to Marnie and to Karen. Now before we go, I'm going to bring up the man who looks a little bit like Don Wilson's younger brother. Rory Ring is going to come up on stage. He's the CEO for the Chamber of Commerce to offer some closing remarks. And you better hang on to that necklace, buddy, because I know that's a nice one too. I don't know whether I'm going to get that one or the one off Mrs. Teeth. You know who I mean.
Wow, who would have known you would have come to an awards dinner and left with another family, and have another family and have them bring me into their family. I'm so touched. I have it here that we've had it all, cheers and tears, and I think a lot of those tears are just mine in the last 5 minutes. Hugs and kisses, you know, that's what it's all about. And it's a big celebration of what we do. And I encourage all of you, nominees and recipients, to take advantage of this prestigious designation and promote yourself, not just as a member of the Chamber of Commerce, but as a nominee of the Outstanding Business Achievement Awards or a recipient of one of the Reaching for the Stars Awards. It helps you build that credibility that you deserve, and I expect you to brag about it and live it. Before the party starts, and yes, there will be a party, we've got 3 food stations afterwards, Jay Case and the Hustle Brothers to help us continue to celebrate together. And I've been telling you all to bring your dancing shoes, and I hope you have. But of course, none of this happens without surrounding yourself with nothing less than the absolute best people. To my staff, Bob Burns, Judy Bauer, Don Ferguson, great supporting roles tonight. As you say, you know, every act has got to have a supporting role, and it's been terrific. But of course, our lead, Brandy, has put in a tremendous amount of effort into putting tonight on. In the office, we call her our hero. And also thanks to the volunteers and the spouses and family who inadvertently make a commitment to the Chamber through the association of those that volunteer and work within the Chamber of Commerce. We cannot dismiss their sacrifices. And to my wife, thank you very much, babe, for supporting me and my commitment to the Chamber. Thank you to my board of directors for having the faith and the courage to tread a new path with this event and for joining in the celebration. Thank you to board member Terry Sheth for being our on-stage assistant. I know it's not exactly cool up here, so thank you for holding out. A big thank you to Jeff Algie and the SooToday team for making this event a memorable one, and one that, through the generosity of providing the live stream and red carpet photography, we can truly say we have taken the awards to a global scale and a global audience. I might even actually have a board member watching this from Hawaii. Lucky bastard. I want to also recognize the sponsorship of Tony Porco and the Machine Shop. Their financial commitment to this event and Chamber has been significant. To the staff here at the Mill Steakhouse, operations staff, kitchen, serving staff, and the bartenders, thank you very much for your contributions that you've made with us here tonight. And what a fabulous job Ken and Lee Goodship have done with the Northern Grand Gardens team. They've been able to transform this venue into a truly elegant event. Thank you to Anna of Cabana Fine Photography for immortalizing our award winners. Georgia Crank Sound for enlightening us all and making us feel star-studded and glamorous. And to our Ambassador Corps who greeted you on your way in tonight, Jane Benny, David Walsh, Paula Clare, and Rita Fink, thank you to them. They've been at this, I think, for well over 30 some odd years, and they just keep going. It's fantastic.
Dave is celebrating his 82nd birthday today.
Wow, 82nd. And last year we celebrated their contribution to the Chamber with the Volunteer of the Year award as well, so it was terrific to see them. I want to thank Art Gabriel for decking me out tonight. Checking the staff at Art Gabriel is second to none. And we hope to do some further activities with our Gabriels so that we can dress for success. And for the ladies as well, we'll be doing some other fashion-related events during the year, we hope. Thanks to Demansky Office Interiors for sponsoring the photo backdrop. And of course, to our friend and MC, Tim Murphy, who can dazzle any room, as long as he's got the right jewelry. I'm looking forward to kicking this up another notch next year, and we hope that you'll consider how you as a member can help support the event, whether it's through volunteering or being a sponsor. In fact, if you want to be a director, a producer for next year's spectacular Reaching for the Stars Outstanding Business Achievement Awards, talk to us. If you've been sitting there thinking, wow, I know someone or a company that should be nominated for that award, don't hesitate. Send us a text, a tweet, an email, a Facebook, tomorrow, next week, whenever. If it pops into your head, make sure you tell the Chamber that there's one of your members, associated members to you, that deserves to be nominated for an Outstanding Business Achievement Award. At the end of the day, you're all winners, and you may be proud to be your CEO. Let's go from here and show the world what Sault Ste. Marie can do, will do, and choose to do. And I thank you for the great opportunity to serve you. Now, I've also noticed that there's a bit of a time delay on here in case there's any language that might be inappropriate. So I'd like to say a few things about Bill 148. Oh, it works. Excellent. Now get your dancing shoes out. Get those happy feet ready to go. And as my wife would say, shake what your mama gave you. Tim, let's fire it up. We're ready to go.
I want to thank you very much, and Brandy, for all your hard work. Thanks for bringing me back again this year. I hope you enjoyed the ceremonies. I hope you had a great time. You were a wonderful audience. And I was not decked out by Chucky. This actually, I think I'm wearing this again. Did I wear this? I think I wore this last year. This was my dad's tux. And the Man Store. Remember that one? On Queen Street? Yeah. He wore this in, I think, 1972 when he was a member of Parliament. So there you go. I was going to say something else, wasn't I? Oh, yes. All the awards recipients, you mentioned Kevana and our friend Anna Doble will be taking pictures of the awards recipients, so please send a representative to the back of the room along with the award for a photo op with Anna. And also, Francine Floriani, you can come and get your earrings that match the necklace anytime. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you all again next year. Congratulations. Keep reaching for the stars.